Hola, hola, ¿cómo están? Es Alexandra Vasquez with the United Effect podcast. I am here with Ever Feliciano and Everbeez Graphics. We are here to talk about Ever Feliciano's business, his collaboration with Olba, how he's been growing, and just really to get to know a little bit more about him. So I'm going to introduce him and what he does, and I'll let him get started talking about his business. So, Ever Feliciano is the owner of Everbeez. He does a lot for businesses. He helps them with their social media content. He helps them with logos, branding. Can you tell us a little bit about what you do for maybe a startup company that's getting, just ready to launch but doesn't know what to do for their logos or what even to do with that? So, can you tell us what you do?
Thank you, Alex. I appreciate the time you're giving me and the platform you're providing in order for me to talk about my business and how we can serve the community. And we've been serving the community. As you mentioned, my name is Ever Feliciano. I am the owner of Everbeez Graphics. I've been doing this for about uh, 10 years with my company. We've been helping many companies and businesses, small, big, and then medium, any size. And we have been in the Worcester area for about 7 years now, just providing services to all the community. Some of the things that we do are the services are logos, branding, websites. We do print media. Right now, we start a new chapter on our company, which is we're offering social media management, content management for our clients. And right now, we're a growing team. We're about four right now. People in the team, and we're just growing, and we're excited for what 2024 is bringing to us.
So you said a lot of stuff there, so I want to kind of unpack some of that. So
Sure.
one of the biggest things is like, so a brand new company reaches out to you and they said, this is our vision, we have our action plan, we have everything. How are
Mhm.
you going to take what they have in their mind and elevate it and just project it out, basically? And what do you do?
Definitely. So the first thing what we do is what's called a discovery. So during the discovery meeting, I basically ask the client everything that they want to throw at me. So like if they have an idea, whether it's no matter how crazy, no matter how big or small, it don't matter. I want to hear it because I want to know what your vision is. Then after that, narrowing down what the needs of the client and what they need done, we go and we draft out a plan for them. So in that plan, we tell them, well, this is going to be your logo, which is the face of your company, and then this is the branding. The branding is kind of like the mechanics and the DNA of your business that goes along with the logo. Branding and logo are not the same thing; they're two different things. Um, and after that, we offer other services that come along with that. Websites. We host and create them. We do print, like any, if you ever needed any signs, any business cards, anything to do with printing, we do that for you. Um, and we do provide other services like videos and photography, so that may help the client promote themselves online.
Okay. So that sounds like a one-stop shop. They can go to you, get their shirts, get their business cards, get their logos, get their website up and running. So, that's truly amazing because you can have all these ideas and you kind of just incorporate them all together and say, here you go, and then they can get started. So, I think something else that you mentioned was about helping people with their social media and their platform and how to elevate. So maybe a business that's already been established for a little bit longer, but may need more of a social media presence. Like, can you elaborate a little bit more about that?
Sure. So we create content management. Our team, thank God for my team. I have a great team. They develop the copyright, the content. Most of the time, I do the design aspect of it. When it comes to like maybe the video editing or any of that, but then my team takes care of like when your clients hit you up. Like that's very important for you to have traction and have a conversation with your client whenever they DM you and they ask about your services. It's not floating in the air, and that's business you're gonna lose if you don't take care of it. So my team actually takes their time. They're always available. They contact you. They always work hand in hand with you. We do Facebook ads, Instagram ads. If we do TikTok, anything that has to do with ads, we create and elaborate a good ad for you. At the end of the month, we also give you analytics. We show you everything that's going on, so you're aware of where your money's going and if it's effective or if we need to tweak something as far as the promotion go.
I mean, so you're helping someone from ground zero all the way to deepening and growing their business. So you offer a lot of solutions more than just your basic solution. So I mean, whenever somebody's going to work with you, you can really capitalize and help them grow. And I feel like all of us need that at some point. We get stuck and we get stagnant and we get used to the same things, and we don't get new business coming in. So when someone, I mean, even I want to use some of your services to be able to grow and elevate. And I know what a difference a 30-second video, I got 4 new leads out of a 30-second video I did here at home. But if I stay consistent with that and just having someone manage and reaching out to people, I think that really is like the next step to really elevate your business. So, I mean, that's truly awesome. And, I want to quickly talk about your collaboration with the United Latino Business Alliance. Can you tell me a little bit about your work with them, what you're doing with them, and how we can, help each other out with the alliance?
Yes. So the United Latino Business Alliance has been greatly impactful in my business. I remember I'm honored to be the marketing director and a board member, and just super excited of all the great things we have accomplished in so little time. It's been less than a year, and all that we just had our second network event a few days ago, and we ended up having around 86 people on the event. I met a lot of people, made a lot of great connections. A lot of new businesses are reaching out to me in order for me to help them develop their marketing, and it's just super excited for what they're doing with the community and all the things we're going to be doing as well. It's not just getting business, it's also giving back to the community. And that's one of the biggest things for me and Everbeez. I know all my team members, we all want to give back to especially our Latinos, young entrepreneurs who need somebody to like guide them. It's funny, earlier you said like, well, it's kind of cool because you can go from ground zero all the way up and somebody can guide you through it. But yes, it's true. Like I had to learn all those roads. And since I already learned them because I went through it myself, I like cutting that. ¿Cómo te digo? I want to cut the fat when it comes to it for my clients, so they don't have to struggle with it, because I know how tough it is to develop a business, and especially when you don't have anybody that guides you through it. So that's kind of like something I want to do.
You're streamlining the process for them. So,
Exactly.
sometimes we have our ups and downs, and if you can streamline everything for them and it's just going to execute from the beginning right out the door, hey, boom, we got you, this is your whole plan. And it takes an investment up front, but it's definitely going to pay off. It's a brand new business, and look, they have all their things together. So
It makes sense, right? It makes sense because if I'm doing you a business a service, I need you to be successful, because if you're successful, then more business comes my way. You know what I mean? So that's kind of like also what part of like what drives it, because if it's like one hand feeds the other, basically.
absolutely. I was also at the event, and a lot of the feedback that I got is that, it felt like a family. They love the fact that, we started off with a prayer, and we're all, with God first in our businesses. So we all have the same goal, is just to keep growing our business, help out the community, the collaborations we do within our community to help them grow. We know there's needs, so, just partnering up with different organizations to help them grow. And they just felt that the event felt like a family. They were themselves, and they were just like, hey, this is what we do, and how can we everybody was just laughing and having a good time. The food was great. It just felt like genuine. It just felt like everybody was really there to help each other grow. And at the end of the day, that's, the mission and vision of ULBA is just fostering relationships and making those warm introductions. Like if I have a lead for forever, I say, hey, Ever, like this is, my friend, or this is whoever's trying to grow, connect with them. I'm on the phone with them. Is making sure that we're doing those warm transfers, not those cold transfers and that go nowhere and you follow up and follow up and follow up. And then it's just like, and we all kind of have the same mindset. So it's just about how to help Latinos grow. And there's so many of us, and it's just like sometimes we get timid or we don't know the resources that are out there. But really just the elevation that, just even social media has on your business, it's huge. So I think that's all I have. If I do want to ask you one last question, for somebody that's trying to get into the business, or any business, a young entrepreneur, somebody that's already been in the business, what is your number one piece of advice that you can give them that's made you successful today?
Sure. That's a great question. um, I will say stay true to yourself as far as like believing in what you're doing. A lot of times when you start a business or you have an idea, um, it doesn't get well received by others around you, and it's just maybe it's not that. Sometimes we think it's like, oh, they just don't believe in me or what. No, but sometimes it's just that they love you and they don't want you to go through it, or maybe they don't want you to go through a certain area. And it could be discouraging, but I think the best thing to do is just believe in yourself. Um, Always put God first. That's what I tell myself all the time. It's like every time something happens, somebody tells me something, I give the glory to God, and I let them know that His talent is the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing. And surround yourself with people who are positive. That is the number one thing I would say. Like, surround yourself with people who are positive, who want you to grow, who take care of you, who when you win, they win with you. When you lose, they lose with you, and that's very important. That has been key in my success as a business owner. The moment I realized that, the circle changed. So it's just amazing everything that you can do when you just put your mind to it. And don't give up. That's it. Just don't give up. Keep going at it.
Yeah, no, something impactful that you said was the you going through it, and then that's how you give the experiences to people. And in my business, I do the same exact thing. I'm a mortgage loan officer, and I help people. I came from nothing, right? I came to Massachusetts 13 years ago. My parents lost everything, lost their house. And by those experiences, I was only 18, but I saw a lot. I saw the impact it had on my family and what I could do differently. And I came with nothing. I lived in, Main Street in Worcester and had nothing, so I worked 3 jobs. I went to college. I focused on what I wanted to do, which is, invest into real estate. And little by little, I got into the industry. Now I'm helping people that never thought they could. I'm literally realizing their dream. Like I live through them. Every time they say this is my dream and they get their house and their keys, I'm like crying with them at the close. Like that's how I am. I'm very passionate about it. I've been very blessed to be able to create a portfolio of my own and show people like I was a single mom at one point and I did it. I was still pushing through. I show my son every single day the benefits of owning real estate, the doors that opens, and just showing everybody that you can do it.
Yes.
And I just went through a whole eviction process, and I have another experience that I can give to every single one of my clients. So, my niche, as you said, is the multifamily, the investment. If you want to do that, like reach out. Like I'm always available to help. And that's
That's
that's what we do, right? We bridge the gap and we try to streamline the process. Like, hey, I did these things wrong. I'm trying to set you up on how to do it in a successful way, and our experiences is what kind of allows our clients to be able to grow and not have to waste a couple years of their lives doing it, and I just keep growing every single day. And I'm glad to be part of the ULBA. I'm glad to be, partnering with you and doing stuff with you as well. So, is there anything else you want to say before we are done?
sure. So like you can follow me at Everbeez on Instagram. My website's right here. You can definitely check us out. Listen, just let my portfolio speak for itself. That's all I tell people. just check us out. We would love to service you and whatever you need. If you have any questions, just hit us up. We'll talk to you. We're always friendly. We're very friendly. We're always trying to help people out, and we're just and we just want to move forward and help in the community.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I can't wait for you to help me elevate my social media. So thank you so much, Ever. Thank you, everybody, for joining. This is our first one, our first series of our podcast. We have so much more, very exciting things to come. So I can't wait for you to see us on week 5, week 6, and just see the progression that we're doing. So we're just here to really empower others and help them grow, and just build a platform for people to really talk about what they do, and same thing, how they streamline the process for their clients. So thank you so much, and yeah, God bless everybody.
Thank you. Later.